Grand Rising, Grand Risings. Thank God for another day, no complaining, no crying, man. It's your good host, Papa Stretch, another one, Dad Chat TV. We here, man, we here. Yeah, man, there's been a lot going on, like always, with your boy. Some good's going on, some blessings been coming into my life. DADCHAT TV, like, hype, subscribe. Please leave comments, good or bad. Thumbs down, even if you feel that mad. Today's a good day. I'm not sure what day it is. I think it's the second. But, I'll be losing track of the time. I think it's June 2nd. Alright? But I'm here, man. Here with another little bit. Here on Dad Chat TV, we like to give congratulations as well as we shout outs to Baz that's going on. Shout outs to, Grandpa Brace, who y'all see on in here. He in the process. Right now, he got his third child with him. Gonna be basically staying with him, which is a plus of the win. So, hey. You know what I'm saying? Gotta kick your feet like Dorothy, and we celebrate. You know what I'm saying? How the situation come upon, we're gonna wait till him to come on and tell his own story. But we here to talk, man. We here to talk about more BS, man. More BS, man. How we in a pandemic where mothers are quick to get their babies away to the daddies, to the system, to wherever, man. We probably talked about it before, but it's something big and new, bro. Like, we're just giving the kids away. I'm not understanding it. You know what I mean? They're not caring whether, the kids are gonna know that mama's pushing away. Like, kids see this stuff. That's what y'all women ain't realize. Men, we can foresee the future in certain ways. We can see the long game. We have tunnel vision. A lot of y'all women out here being mean and that to these kids like y'all be to their daddies. And it's one thing with the daddies, like we gotta deal with the bullshit. But after a while, we don't. And kids only kids for a certain amount of time, and they will hold that stuff in and resent. And a lot of you women will deal with the same as them fathers who were BS back in the days when the days come to the end, when everybody wants to repent and do the right thing when it's too late. That's gonna be the world of the women. I don't hear none of y'all out there crying, whining about niggas turning their kids against them and da-da-da-da. You guys have turned your own kids against y'all because most of y'all women nowadays want to be stepfathers. With all the benefits and all the money and all the resources and welfare and child support and everything valuable coming your way. And that's for the baby mothers, not the mother of our children. We never gonna disrespect the good ones. But the raggedy joints, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to promote that, man. Okay? But as much as they highlight our faults and our wrong, we highlighting theirs, man. For the woman who married and had a baby or had a baby with Randy Jackson and Jermaine Jackson, even though his brother's Bozo, these women got to be highlighted for their nasty flaws. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels again. Okay? What up, my boy? How you feeling? It's another one of my guys, Dad Chat TV. Man. See? No longer hiding in the shadows. No longer be quiet. Tippy-toeing around y'all weird crybaby victimizing feelings. None of that. Because that's why y'all be out there acting like goddamn fool and keep acting like fool because nobody gonna tell y'all now. But hey, come to Dad Chat TV, we tell them what the TI is. No more of that baby and shit. Okay? That's what our babies are for. And women are to be loved, nurtured, cared for, taken care of, and all that sweetness. But not to the point where they want to be doing nothing with themselves or complaining or crying or don't want to do their damn part. Nobody wants a lazy woman, and that's what we are stuck with nowadays. Lazy ass women. And they find weird ass games to play lazy ass games with the kids to teach the kids to be more lazy. But we ain't going for it this year, fellas. We're gonna start speaking up. We ain't gotta worry about no weird cliches or a group of people telling us, oh, we're weird, we this, or we center, we don't care about none of that BS anymore. All that manipulation, and it's over. Okay, as Zach was saying in Saved by the Bell, pause. What are you talking about? Nobody dealing with that no more, man. Mothers gonna have to start stepping up and being mothers. Whether the father's around with you or not. Just like fathers gotta step up and I preach it, be a father, whether you with the mother, she's around or not. Too many people worrying about the next person's position and job. and what they're doing and what they're not doing, to the point where they're not doing their job. No, 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 no. Okay? Yes, we are going on 3 months, baby. Armadillo, we are going on 3 months that I haven't seen you guys, spoken to you guys, heard, don't know where you're at and what you're doing and who's around you. But that's going to come to an end soon, too. Like that. Shout out to my boy Weez. Weez is the shining light and an example of all of us as men. He spent the whole last week going back and forth to these different courts. They're giving him a run around, which, it's set up for him to be deterred and be like, F this, I'm done, I've been. No, man. I mean, went to all the appointments he had to go to, up and down that courthouse, going to different places, and come to find out there's even more secretive BS that's going on in this world, which I'll allow him to talk about more. But he won't mind this little short part of it. So while he's working and trying to figure out how he's going to spend time and see his kids when his time's going to come, go to the courthouse, you find out new information, new secret things. Because these people sit while you're trying to progress yourself after being broken down or used and manipulated and played with your kids, they're still filling out ways while you sleep to plan and plot against you. Where the hell does that make sense on this earth? I don't know. My baby mother, the same woman that sat next to me about somebody else's goddamn problems and complained how her friend, baby father, don't want her to see the kid because, whatever reason, because she's out running being forgive my words, a whore. But here you are, keeping me from my kids. Ain't that something? And ain't because I'm doing anything wrong or bad example and don't want to be around. You just wanted me to chase and keep harassing and bothering doing it, and I'm doing. I shouldn't have to fucking harass and do all that weirdness and call and get disrespected and every other call get answered when you not want to be mad to deal with my kids. Shout out to CK, rolling sturdy, no problem. But we're not doing it this year. No, we're gonna do it in the future, fellas. So yeah, we taking everything back. The power, our position, our names, and our titles. Pardon me, I seen somebody walking by out there. But yeah, man, this is what it is. I guess I gotta be the one to stand up and stand out. And show y'all there's no more of the BS, man. We're not playing no more. We're fighting back. All jokes aside, for real, man. This is just not right. And yes, hat check. Mets, don't be foolish. You know? Other than that, man, stand up, fellas. I was one of those who kept my mouth closed and be quiet and didn't say too much and all that because everybody would be, oh, be a man, this, that, and third. And I felt like I was being a girl about it. Nah. That's the trap. Them to complain and tell you everything you're doing wrong and mess up, and them to throw cliches at us so we don't get to speak up on their wrongs and they continue to be swept under the rug. No more of that. You see this? Rug lifted up. Mat lifted up. All your dirtiness and all your foulness and your flawness, ladies, are coming out. And for those weirdos or suckers who are going to be standing next to you and going to accept the BS, then kudos to you, bozos. I was once one of those and tapped myself on the shoulder, forgetting about the damn situation. Doesn't mean we're not going to be fathers. Let's get that clear. But these bozo baby mamas, compared to the mother of our children in the world, we're not tolerating them no more. Not letting them play no more game manipulation, blocking from my kids' birthdays and their schools and their medical, and keep telling the one-side story that we don't want to do nothing and we just keep our mouth closed and their lies become the truth. No more. The truth is going to be the goddamn truth. When I was telling my kids last year how your mother wanted y'all to have the same type of relationship with your father as her other son, how dare I speak to a child in that way? Yes, because she didn't want me to tell y'all the truth. She didn't want y'all to know what it really is. So she can be able to tell hers on the side and spread lies and be able to pass that narrative on. No more. Yes, she does want it. Baby, when y'all see this, she wanted y'all to be like your brother. She wanted y'all to go through the same struggles as him. him to. She didn't want. She can't. In her mind, it's uneven. It's not fair. How dare he go through hardships and issues with his dad and not y'all? In her mind, what makes them y'all better than him? And it's not about being better, and it's not fair for him. And it was wrong for him to not get what he needed all them years from his father. But she should not find ways to even it out and balance it for y'all by alienating your father who has willingly wanted to be there. And know this when y'all get old enough to see it. And all the other kids out there who has went through that where their mother was lying and telling all the false narratives. She didn't tell y'all when she put these walls in between. Daddy got to pay this, jump over this wall, got to call 1,000 times, get disrespected, have somebody else get on the phone with disrespect, go through the courts, travel 5 states. They don't tell y'all these stories because they put in roadblocks in front of dudes to be a father, and yet they get a clear path to be horrible baby mothers. No more. Warning, warning, warning. Fathers are in the building. Fathers are in the building. Shout out to K-Slay, R.I.P. But we ain't doing it, man. No more bows on this. No more accepting y'all shortcomings and just taking them as a black man and just absorbing it so we can prove to y'all how good we are and strong. No. For them to take your kids and let everybody else try to raise them and be around them. No. Huge. Most of us don't give a damn who you're with and what you're doing. The problem lies when y'all try to mix up all these people with our children and we have no say-so. So stand up, fellas. That's what the good Lord gave us legs for. And if you can't, sure you can stand up in spirit and soul and feeling and thought and then by word of mouth. Dad Chat TV, we need this. This is the Kevin Samuels Father 2.0 edition. Okay? And with that being said, I'll be back with you guys later. It's Dad Chat TV. Love. DADCHATTV. PAPA_stretch71 on TikTok and Instagram. Papa_stretch71 TikTok, Instagram. Holla at me.